Hello, campers. Welcome back to the exotic world of Artie Kidwell and the Magic Shop. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, Happy New Year to everyone. Here we are in 2011, and I must complain first. Just when I was getting my arms wrapped around this whole 2012 and the Mayan calendar ends and everything, I opened up the paper the other day, and here's a bunch of people that now say that rapture, or the end of the world, if you will, is all going to take place in May of 2011, this year. Great, so I've got something else to get nervous about. I really appreciate it. Where do these people come from? Got to show you the latest. This is something that's been out of stock at the Magic Shop for, gosh, close to a year. We haven't had these. And this is, let me see, turn it so you can see it. There we are. This is a magician's hat, a, uh, a peaked hat that, well, let's see if I can hold it back like this. You get the whole idea. This is a neat little hat. One size fits most. Um, I still haven't figured out why people call me eccentric when I wear these things. There we go. Let's see if I get down like this. You can see most of it. There it is. Anyway, we now have these in stock. We've got a limited quantity, not too many at all. I think half a dozen or so. They're 15 bucks. They're kind of fun. And here's an interesting thing you can do with the hat is you can show the hat empty and actually produce something out of it. If you buy one of these hats and you want to know how to do the trick, I'll be more than happy to tell you for free. But take a wizard's hat, show it empty, produce things out of it, put it on your assistant in the audience, that kind of thing. It's a fun little bit. Let's set it here like this so it's facing the camera. Yeah, that just looks a little weird. Anyway, so that's the latest thing that's in the shop. We're gearing up right now to bring in some of the stuff that I've come up with over the years, some of the routines I've put together. I should have a lot more information on that next week, including the reintroduction of a trick called the Keys of Judah. My dear friend Don Hinton turned me on to this years and years ago. Stuart Judah from the Cincinnati area was a guy who came up with this whole idea. What the uh, what the effect is the magician has a lock and several keys, and the person from the audience tries all the keys in the lock. None of them unlock the lock. Finally, the magician pulls out one key. It unlocks the lock. Mix all the keys together, do whatever you will with the lock. What I love to do with the lock is put it on somebody's shirt, locked. And I'll give you the whole routine later. But anyway, they pull out a key. It's the key that unlocks the lock. It's a lovely thing. Based on Animan's Seven Keys to Baldpate, there's a commercial trick, I think that's available again, called Key Erect, that requires two sets of keys uh, to reset the lock and all that sort of thing. And I'm not giving any secrets away when I tell that. This is this is one set of keys, and I'll once I get it done, hopefully early next week, I'll be able to demo it for you online. What else is going on? If you have gotten this new flu that's going through the South and things like that, really sorry for you. If you haven't and you feel yourself coming down with a little bit of a flu bug, don't make any plans for about 3 or 4 days. I had that and spent a lovely evening and day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and the following day afterwards, getting a whole new perspective of the bathroom at the Kidwell house. So it's horrible. It really, really is. My advice to you is if you get the flu, either while you're still able to or get somebody to make the trip for you, go to the store and get a whole bunch of Gatorade or that kind of sport drink, because what it will allow you to do is replenish the electrolytes in your system. I learned about this about a year or so ago when I had food poisoning, and that was the first thing the doctor said that I had to do because, well, food wasn't going to stay down. But the excuse me, the the electrolytes are put back in your system by the Gatorade. And if you're a diabetic like me, it really doesn't crack your system out too bad. So it's all right. Anyway, not a lot to talk about today, but I know it's been a while since I've been on. Those of you in the Cincinnati area, there's a wrestling show this weekend over at the Warsaw Arena, Extreme Combat Wrestling, which I'm the commissioner of. And I'll have to do a whole feature on that sometime. Give you guys some footage of some of the matches that go on in professional wrestling. But that's about it for now. Just more than anything, wanted to wish you all a very happy New Year. Um, we can hope that 2011 is going to be a much better year than 2010 is. It can't be much worse. 2010 was bad. For those of you that, like me, try to do a lot of shows and rely on shows for income, it was tough. There's not a lot of corporate business out there, and if you've got a corporate customer and they start whining about prices, I suggest you cut your price. Better that than losing the gig altogether. But that's about it for now. Thanks for being here and checking out the YouTube videos from the Magic Shop. Um, I'm going to reach over here and get ready to hit the stop button. But that's about it. This is Artie Kidwell. Good day.